We were born to
Yo, what's up guys, Superiors? You have a quest card for you on the quest Cold War. You need 10 Hunter, 30 Agility, 30 Crafting, 34 Construction. You need to have a Clockwork mechanism, a cowbell, which you obtain later in the quest, 5 feathers, 1 hammer, 1 leather, 1 mahogany plank, 10 oak planks, 1 plank, 1 raw cod, 1 silk, 10 spade, 10 steel nails, and a swamp tar. It's recommended to have an Ardougne Teleport method, a Dramen Staff, a house teleport method, 2 Molten Glass if your crafting table 2 needs an upgrade to level 3, and 1 Ring of Charos A. So, to get started, you gotta talk to Larry, who is in the Ardougne Zoo. So, talk to him. Now, I do not have a Mahogany plank with me in my inventory right now, but I get it later in the quest, so don't freak out. So, talk to him, and he's gonna give you some more info on the penguin drama. So what you're going to do is talk to Larry again once you finish talking to him the first time and say, yes, I have them with me. And he's going to ask you if you want to go to the iceberg. Say yes. You don't have to run all the way to the docks up in Relica. You can simply talk to him to get there, which for some reason people don't really know. So once you're in the iceberg, talk to Larry. Once you talk to Larry, you see this little ice thing on the ground. Use an oak plank on the little ice patch on the ground, and you'll somehow build a structure out of 10 oak planks. Fucking crazy shit, yo. And eventually, you will get a... Make sure you dig around the hut to put some snow on it, and then talk to Larry again once you've finished. Talk to Larry, and you guys will let me start spying on these 2 little creepy penguins coming up. Here, this guy spins, he waves, and then he laughs. Make sure you guys see, I'm not sure if it's the same for everyone, make sure you keep track of what your penguin does, as you will need that greeting for later. It's basically a penguin greeting, so you need to keep track of that. You'll need it for a lot of things later in the quest, which you will see later. So anyways, talk to Larry again. Take the boat back to the docks. Talk to Larry once you're at the docks. And keep going until you get sort of like a manual. It should be a Clockwork book. It'll tell you how to make a Clockwork suit. So at this point, you need to teleport to your house. And make sure you have your crafting table 2 built. And you'll need to upgrade it to 3 with 2 Molten Glass. Make sure you have your building mode on. And get to your crafting table or your clockmaker's bench, upgrade it to level 3. You just need 2 Molten Glass for it. And I forgot a saw, so I had to go get a saw. Now make the bench into level 3. And now when you click craft, you should be able to make a clockwork toy, or excuse me, a clockwork toy, and then make a clockwork penguin. You gotta go craft that for a little bit, and you'll get a clockwork penguin. At this point, you can teleport back to Artie and go talk with Larry. Talk to Larry and say that you have the suit. Talk to Larry again to get to the island, or the iceberg. Keep talking to him. and talk to him one more time. And keep talking to him about the suit, and you will now be able to turn into a penguin. So pretty creepy stuff, but keep talking to him, and eventually you're going to say penguin time. And oh my god, you'll be a fucking penguin. Walk into the penguin cage and talk to the penguin that you're allowed to talk to and not attack. Talk to him, and he was speaking penguin. Yeah, he was just making up an excuse. So keep talking to him. And remember that greeting I told you about? You guys now have to do it. So remember, I had to do certain... My first one was spin. My second one was this wave. And my third one, which I was just like, it was this first one right here. It was like sort of like a laugh. So remember, if you're confused about what yours were, then I'm not sure if they're the same for everyone, but that's what mine were. So keep talking to him. Now talk to Larry again to get big. That sounds weird. And you need to go to Lumbridge to talk to the penguins on Lumbridge. I don't know if you guys remember from the quest Sheep Shear. There's a sheep in the pen that you cannot talk to for some reason, because there's actually two penguins. So that's where you need to go now. You need to go to Lumbridge. From Lumbridge, you need to run up to the sheep pen, or the sheep place. I'll show you on the map right now. So there's Lumbridge, there's the big sheep pen by Fred the farmer. So let's run up there. Once there, tuxedo time with Larry. He'll be chilling there, waiting for you. And you actually get to slide on grass, which is just fantastic. Look for the penguin that has look for the sheep that has two penguins sticking out its ass. Or I'm just kidding, sticking out its feet. Talk to them. And do the greeting that you did for the penguin last time. So again, mine is spin, wave, laugh, or whatever. If you accidentally mess up, just simply talk to them again. Spin, wave, shiver. They'll say, "What do you think you're doing? You're blowing our cover." That means you got it right. So talk to Larry again once you finish talking to those penguins. Talk to him. Say yes when you want to get teleported back to the zoo. Now you guys have to do tuxedo time to get into that cage again to talk to the penguin. Talk to the penguin again once you are in your penguin suit. And he'll let you know about the code. This is where the Raw Cod comes in handy, or if you have the Ring of Charos, then you don't need to pay. Say the first one that you forgot it. He will give it to you for a Raw Cod, which you have in your inventory. So the code is like, you should not trust a walrus. Talk to Larry again to get big. God, that part just gets me every time. So now you have to head back to Lumbridge, to the same spot as last time. Tuxedo time with Larry. Go talk to the 2 penguins again who are acting as sheep. Talk to them and make sure you do the greeting and say that do not trust a walrus, which you should do automatically. Now you guys have to go talk to Fred the farmer, who was just in the little hut thingy next to the sheep pasture. And you talk to this guy for the sheep shearer quest, so you guys should know who he is. Talk to him. He'll be in this room. Say that I need to talk to you about penguins. Talk to him and go through all these options. Now, once you've convinced him about the penguins, then go back to Larry, do some more tuxedo time. Once you've done tuxedo time, head back to those penguins, who actually camouflage pretty well. I couldn't find them for a while, and then I realized they were right there, those motherfuckers. Keep going through the conversation with them. The password is cabbage. Remember that. So you finally broke through with them. Now get big again from Larry. Get some of his roids. Talk to him. And you apparently are having fun getting in this whole penguin business. Just wonder how Larry's the only fucker who knows about all this mess. So talk to Larry again, and he will take you to the ice place. Talk to Larry once you're on the island, and tuxedo time. Go to the northwestern part of the iceberg. Talk to the KGP agent. Let him know that you want to go in, but he needs the password. And now he needs your ID, and you're gonna be like, what ID? So luckily, there's a sketch dude south of the KGP agent. Noodles, or Noodle. Talk to him and let him know that you want his ID. So you have the items on you, so simply talk to him. And he'll give you the ID and some important documents. Talk to the KGP agent. Now, it's a bit tricky. I couldn't get this for a while because I was getting stuck. You actually have to go to right next to the iceberg and click Enter Avalanche. Like, you can't click on the avalanche from any other part except right next to it. So that's how you enter it. Once you've made your way into the place, go to the first door to the left, not this one. The one I was like, that's the door. How the fuck do I get in? And then I realized it's just this one right here. You now need to be in sort of like an agility course. Talk to the agent. And keep talking to him. He's gonna say you're satisfied with his, or he's satisfied with your report. Now run west, go through this door, and run north, or slide north in this case. At this point, you're gonna see a cutscene of the army they have going on. So look out. And you're just there chilling. You can click anywhere to get out of the cutscene, I believe. But I was just mesmerized at all these buff-ass penguins, almost as big as my roommate. So, you know, haha, brunts. Funny joke for you guys. So, at this point I was so confused. I was like, okay, where do I go now? And you can actually just click to get out of the cutscene. Go north, and you're gonna see this little checkered thing on the ground. That's where the course starts. And simply click on the water, or click on the stairs to make your way down. Now here, you just need to avoid the moving ice blocks. It's pretty easy to avoid. There's always an open space for you to get out of. They go pretty slow. Then click on this stepping stone right here. Step up. Jump on this one. If you fall, you have to go back. Jump on this one. Jump on this one. Jump on this one. And I fell, so I had to go back, which was sort of annoying, but you just simply have to go back to this stepping stone. Jump and jump. Now, once you get here, you go follow the path north. These green arrows will tell you where to go, so. And on your mini-map, the path is going to be a bit lighter. Here I was so confused. I'm like, how do you get past? What you guys got to do is you have to click on the icicles and just say, tread softly on the icicle. So you're going to tread softly here. I had no idea until I realized that you had to tread softly. So these gates are every few yards or so look out. Just keep clicking on the icicles on the ground that say tread softly, and you should be good. Now you're going to get to this little hill. You have to slide your way up the hill. You're going to fall. It happened a lot to me. So the nice thing is that when you climb up one, let's actually try to get up one. Basically, you have to make your way up this hill. Just keep clicking, and if you fall, you're just going to go back to the prior one. So you sort of stick to your last one that you had. As you can see, I'm making my way up the hill, but I'm never falling all the way back down, if you guys catch my drift. So once you made your way to the top, you're just going to do some acrobatics down a like an ice slide almost. You don't need to do anything here. Your penguin will do that all for you. Some lovely Jagex animations. And you're going to make your way to the end. So at this point, you need to make your way. Talk to the agility instructor. Well done. You're free to go as you like. So simply open the gate as the instructor told you to do. And make your way west. The cutscene will occur again, but it's not really cutscene because you can walk through the cutscene. So open this door right here to go through. Once you're here, go south, and then go east again to talk to some people. But first you have to go outside. As you guys know, you should know how to get outside and go talk to Larry. Just came back the way you went in. So talk to Larry, show him what's going on. You're going to tell him that this whole shit was organized. And you can see they destroyed the structure. That was a while ago. So tuxedo time with Larry again once you finish talking to him. And make your way back northwest to the avalanche. Again, you have to stand to the side of it. You cannot just click enter as it will say you're too far away. Click right on the side right here and then click enter. Now go north and don't go into the passage to the west again. Go to the passage to the east, where Dumb and Dumber are in here. We're going to call them Hillbilly 1 and 2, based on Ping and Pong, or Pong and Ping. Talk to them, and they just want the music, bro. So you have to go get some musical instruments for them. Alright, so once you finish talking to them, you're going to need to bring some instruments. You need to get a cowbell, which the cow is this area up here, right here where my mouse pointed. And you need to get some mahogany planks, as you have in your inventory already. But first you have to make your way to Larry, so make your way back outside, and talk to him about the musical instruments. Once you've done that, you can now teleport to Lumbridge and go ahead and get that cowbell. Just steal the cowbell from the dairy cow. quick and easy. You'll have that now, but you can't play them just like that. Now go back to Larry and the Ardougne Zoo, and make sure you have a leather and mahogany plank in your inventory. Use the mahogany plank on the leather, and you'll get some drums. It's just simple as that. And now use your, or talk to Larry to get back to the island. Make sure you have some sort of weapon on you, as well as some food. You need to kill some ice trolls who will be in a jail with you, but they're pretty easy to kill, so. Go back to the island by talking to Larry. Once you're at the island, make your way back into the penguin area, simply by talking to the KGP agent to get back in. And remember, you're doing the avalanche. Now make your way north and talk to Hillbilly 1 and 2 again, aka Pong and Ping. Talk to them, and they're going to perform a nice little musical session for us. They're just going to rock it out. Need more cowbell. Na 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 na. Kevin likes the D. Kevin likes the D. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so then they're like gonna get arrested or something for playing shitty ass music. So that sucks. Now what you need to do is you need to exit this place simply by opening the door, which you already be out, so you don't need to worry about that. Now you need to make your way north into this little shang right here and use the control panel to open the door. Now make your way to the east part of when you get past the door. Open this door. You're gonna get in like a war room with a bunch of like plans on a table. And once you make your way in, a cutscene will occur where you get caught. And you'll be out of your penguin suit because they caught you. And you'll now be in a jail. To get out of this jail, you need to kill all the ice things in here. The ice lords. They're really easy to kill. They're level 51. I was at level 72, and they basically didn't kill me with any armor on. So what I did was I just killed every single ice lord in here. There's three or four. So I just killed all 4. And once you've killed all 4, open the door. You'll be able to get out. And make your way to the eastern side of the room. Make your way into the little chasm right here. And then you're going to be outside, so make your way to Larry. You just simply have to run back to Larry to get back in. Or not to get back in, talk to him to finish the quest. Larry is, of course, just south of where you enter the chasm. And eventually, you're going to tell him what happens. And a small cutscene will occur of your penguin just being gigantic. Right here. Not good. Dun, dun, dun. And that'll finish the quest. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, post below, and I appreciate a like as we're getting closer and closer to that questscape. So, thanks for watching, guys, and peace.